Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, welcome to our ISKCON official YouTube channel. Today I am going to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam 10th Canto 8th chapter. This chapter is known as Namakarana. Gargamuni gives name to the Lord. So, in past verse it is stated that Gargaha Purohito Rajan Jadunam Sumahatapah Brajam Jagamanandasya Vasudeva Prasuditaha. That means, Sukadeva Goswami said, O Maharaj Parikshit, the priest of the Jadu dynasty, namely Gargamuni, who was highly elevated in austerity and penance, was then inspired by Vasudeva to go see Nanda Maharaj at his home. So, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur in Sarata Darshanika says that this chapter describes Krishna's name-giving ceremony. He is crawling and stealing water, he is eating dirt and displaying the universal form. After telling how Krishna killed a series of demons up to Trinavarta, Sukadeva remembered Krishna's name-giving ceremony which took place before the killing of Trinavarta, and then narrated this story. It is said that when the Lord is 100 days old, at that time his name-giving ceremony took place. So, Sripad Jiva Goswami in Loka Vaishnava Darshan says that having described pastimes showing Krishna's greatness as the Lord through reciting pastimes of the child killing demons, somehow out of order, Sukadeva now returns to the topic to discuss sequentially the most attractive childhood pastimes intrinsic to the Lord. According to astrological texts, the name-giving ceremony should be held 100 days after birth. So this is now described. O king, Sukadeva announced another topic to the king, who was observed happily in listening to the previous pastimes. Garga was most inconceivably fortunate, having performed great austerities, Sumahatapa, by which he attained an intimate relationship to Vasudeva, Nanda and Krishna. It stated elsewhere in Ashtottara Satanama of the Lord that Krishna Nama Rakhe Garga Dhyanad Janiya. Gargamuni gave the name of the Lord as Krishna by meditation. He knew his name is Krishna. So in verse 2 it is said that Tam Dushtva Paramam Pritaha Pratyuthaya Kritanjalihi Anarchadhyo Kajadhiya Pranipata Purasaram. That means when Nanda Maharaj saw Gargamuni present at his home, Nanda was so pleased that he stood up to receive him with folded hands. Although seeing Gargamuni with his eyes, Nanda Maharaj could appreciate that Gargamuni was Adokyaja, that is, he was not an ordinary person seen by material senses. So in the purport, Sripad Jiva Goswami in Kramasandarbha says that Nanda worshipped Garga with devotion as if he were the Supreme Lord, Adokyaja, Dhiya, since he saw that the Lord dwelled within Garga. The Lord dwelled within Garga. In Laghu Vaishnava Dosani, rather I would speak Brihad Vaishnava Dosani of Sanatana Goswami, where he said that Nanda worshipped Garga with devotion as if he were the Supreme Lord, who is beyond knowledge of the senses. This means he thought of Garga as a great devotee. Adokyaja also means he who was as if born again under the axle when the cart fell. We have discussed this in the Sakat Bhajan Lila. We have already discussed this. So after that incident, he was called Adokyaja. Nanda, thinking of Krishna as his son, out of attachment, thinking of his safety, worshipped Garga. He offered respects on the ground or with greater humility in front of him. So, in the next verse it is said that Supavishtam Krutatithyam Gira Sumrutaya Munim Nandetva Brahmid Brahman Purnasya Karabhamakim. In the translation it is stated that by Srila Prabhupada Maharaj that when Gargamuni had been properly received as a guest and was very comfortably seated, Nanda Maharaj submitted with gentle and submissive words, "Dear sir, because you are a devotee, you are full in everything, yet my duty is to serve you. Kindly order me, what can I do for you?" So, and the Sripad Vishwanath Sarvabhauma Tagore in Sarartha Sintika says, Nanda Maharaj said, since you are complete and Nandasya Karavamakim, Purnasya Karavamakim, that means since you are complete and fully satisfied within yourself, what service can we possibly render to you? We can do nothing. Or taking the word Kim as a question, the sentence can mean, do you want something? And that though you are perfect within yourself, please tell us and we will try to do that. If you take the first meaning, then Gargamuni would answer, coming to your house is pointless. If you take the second sentence, then Gargamuni would reply, since I am perfect, what can I do? What can you do for me? But one should not think in this way. In both cases, coming to the Nanda's house is not pointless, but welcoming a saintly person in a house is very valuable. One can see in the scripture how Sanat Kumar came to Pruthu's house and Brahmana came to Bali's house to bestow their mercy. In this mood, Nanda speaks verse there. Three verses, Nanda Maharaj said. So, Sanatana Goswami in Brihad Vaishnava Darshan says, in the verses of the Vedas concerning creation, one's desires are said to be fulfilled by a special bhakti to the Lord who is satisfied. The story is told in the Brihad Vaman Purana. So, in the next verse, that is verse 4, he says, Nanda Maharaj says, Mahat Vicharan Nrunam Grihinang Dinachedasam Nisrasaya Bhagavan Karpate Nanyatha Kochit. O my Lord, O great devotee, persons like you move from one place to another, not for their own interest, but for the sake of poor-hearted grihasthas or householders. Otherwise, they have no interest in going from one place to another. In the purport, Srila Prabhupada Maharaj said, as factually stated by Nanda Maharaj, Gargamuni being a devotee had no needs. Similarly, when Krishna comes, he has no needs, for he is Purna, Atma Rama. Nonetheless, he descends to this material world to protect the devotees and make peace, miscreants, Pritranaya Sadhuna Vinashaya Chadusrutam, as stated in Bhagavad Gita 4.8. This is the mission of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and devotees also have the same mission. One who executes this mission of Parabhokara, performing welfare activities for people in general, is recognized by Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, as being very, very dear to him. Tasmad Manusyasya Kasyamyam Pirakutama, stated in Bhagavad Gita 8 and 69. Similarly, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has advised this Parupakara, and he has especially advised the inhabitants of India, Bharat Bhumide Manusya Janma Halajar, Janma Sastra Karikara Parupakar, one who has taken his birth as a human being in the land of India, Bharat Varsha, should make his life successful and work for the benefit of all other people. Chaitanya Charitamrita Adil 941. On the whole, the duty of a pure Vaishnava devotee is to act for the welfare of others. So, of course, Prabhupada Maharaj has given further also comments, but I would like to speak something of other commentators like Sanatana Goswami, Brihad Vaishnava Goswami, where he says the materialists do not know what to do and what not to do. Or you directly Narayana, you are directly Narayana. In worship there is no difference, non-difference of the Lord and his devotees. This indicates that Garga is capable of doing anything, moving about acts, um, acts for their benefit. You do not do otherwise for them, since there is never any obstacles or accidents for the great souls. This way, I would like to stop here with a request to subscribe, share, and like our channel, and get blessings of the Lord. Hare Krishna.